Hello all and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we have completed already the 5 days of the reading book, and today is the day 6. That is the book is the Ask, and it is given by Esther and the Jerry Hicks and the Abraham Hicks, who is going to tell us the next chapter, that is the chapter 4, that how can I get there from here. So let's begin with our fourth chapter, that is how can I get there from here. From the book Ask and It Is Given by Jerry Hicks and the Esther Hicks. So let's begin. Perhaps the question we hear most often from our physical friends is, why is it taking me so long to get what I want? It is not because you do not want it enough. It is not because you are not intelligent enough. It is not because you are not worthy enough. It is not because fate is against you. It is not because someone else has already won your prize. The reason you have not already gotten what you desire is because you are holding yourself in a vibrational holding pattern that does not match the vibration of your desire. That is the only reason ever. And an important thing for you to now understand is that if you will stop and think about it, or more important, stop and feel about it, you can identify your very discord. So now, the only thing you need to do is gently and gradually, piece by piece, release your resistance thoughts, which are the only disallowing factors involved. Your increasing relief will be the indicator that you are releasing resistance, just as your feelings of increased tension, anger, frustration, and so on have been your indicators that you have been adding to your resistance. Well being is lined up, up outside your door. We want to remind you of the basic premise that must be understood before any of this will make sense to you. Well being flows, well being wants you, well being is lined up outside your door. Everything you have ever desired, whether spoken or unspoken, has been transmitted by you vibrationally. It has been heard and understood by Source and has been answered. And now you are going to feel your way into allowing yourself to receive it, one feeling at a time. You are a physical extension of Source energy. You are an extension of Source energy. You are standing on the landing edge of thought. You are time space reality was set into motion through the power of thought long before it manifested in the physical form in which you see it now. Everything in your physical environment was created from non-physical perspective by that which you call source. And just as the source created your world and you through the power of focused thought, you are continuing to create your world from your leading edge place in this time space reality. You and that which you call source are the same. You cannot be separated from the source. Source is never separated from you. When we think of you, we think of source. When we think of source, we think of you. Source never offers a thought that causes separation from you. You cannot offer a thought that could cause total separation, but you can offer thoughts that are different enough in vibrational nature to hinder your natural connection with the source. We refer to that condition as resistance. The only form of resistance or hindrance of your connection to that which is source is offered by you from your physical perspective. Source is always fully available to you. and well being is constantly extended to you. And often you are in the state of loving this well being, but sometimes you are not. We want to assist you in a consciously allowing your connection more of the time to the source. As extension of non-physical energy, you are taking thought beyond which it has been before. And through contrast, you will come to conclusions or decisions. And once you align with your desire, the non-physical energy that creates worlds will flow through you, which means enthusiasm, passion, and thrill. That is your destiny. From the non physical, you created you. And now, from the physical, you continue to create. We all must have objects of attention, desires that are ringing our bells. In order to feel the fullness of who we are flowing through us for the continuation of all that is. That desire is what puts the eternalness in eternity. The evolutionary value of your personal preferences. Do not underestimate the value of your preferences or the evolution of your planet depends upon those of you on the leading edge of thought continuing to fine tune your desires and the contrast or a variety in which you are standing provides the perfect environment for the formation of your personal preferences. As you are standing in the midst of contrast, new desires are radiating constantly from you in the form of vibrational signals that are received and answered by the source. And in that moment, the universe is expanding. This book is not about the expanding universe or about source answering your every request or about your worthiness. For all of that it is given. This book is about you putting yourself in a vibrational place of receiving all that you are asking for. The science of deliberate creation. We want to assist you in the deliberate realization of the things that your environment has inspired within you, for we want you to experience the exhilaration of joyously, consciously creating your own reality. You do create your own reality, no one else does. And you create your own reality even if you do not understand that you do so. For that reason, you often create by default. When you are consciously aware of your thoughts and you are deliberately offering them, then you are the deliberate creator of your own reality. And that is what you intended when you made the decisions to come forth into this body. Your desires and beliefs are just thoughts. Ask and it is given. You ask through your attention, through your wanting, through your desire. That is the asking. Whether you desire it to happen or your desire is not to happen. You are asking. You do not have to use your words. You just have to feel it in your being. I desire this. I adore this. I appreciate this and so on. That is the desiring of all attraction. You never grow tired of expansion or of creation, for there is no ending to new ideas of desires that flow. With every new idea of something you would like to experience, possesses, or know, will come its actualization or manifestation. And with that manifestation will also come a new perspective from which you will desire. The contrast or variety never ends. So sprouting forth of new desires will never end. And as that asking never ends, the answering never ceases to flow. And so, new perspectives will always be yours. New contrast and the new inspiring desires and perspective will be laid out eternally before you. Once you relax into the idea that you will never, never cease to be, never cease to be, that new desires will be constantly born within you, that source will never stop answering your desires, and that your expansion is therefore external, then you may begin to relax. If in this moment there is something that you desire that has not yet come to fruition, it is our desire that you become one who is happy with that which you are and with that which you have, while at the same time being eager for more. That is the optimal creative vantage point to stand on the brink of what is coming, feeling eager, optimistic, anticipation, with no feeling of impatience, doubt, or unworthiness hindering the receiving of it. That is the science of deliberate creation at the best. So here we have finished the chapter 4, and tomorrow we'll be starting with the chapter number 5. That is, this is the simple basis of understanding, makes it all fit together. So this chapter will be starting tomorrow. Till that time, keep smiling, keep reading, and keep spreading the love. Thank you so much for watching me. Love you all.